Rurouni Kenshin, Season 3, hurts me. The second season was so good. Super solid. So good. Didn't get a season full of filler. And I've seen a bunch of good filler. Bleach has some good episodes of filler. Naruto got some good fillers. One Piece got some good filler. Dragon Ball Z partially is mostly filler and canon. And Rurouni Kenshin Season 3 filler, it had like a sprinkle, maybe 4 episodes of canon mixed with filler. Just didn't hit hard. And Season 1 has a bunch of filler in it. Season 2 got some filler. But Season 3 was as a letdown for one of my favorite animes of all time. And I'm gonna go ahead and get into it on this episode of Movie Breakdowns Series Review. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ali Zakka. What's up, world? Welcome to the episode of Movie Breakdown Series Review. I'm your host, Ali Zakka. With Movie Breakdown Series Review, movie review series, we look at TV shows, anime, movie series, and give it a grade 8 through up, plus minus a do count. And at the end of it all, we give an overall compilating grade. And now, if there's a series in which you review, let me know. Please put in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as best I can. Also have a Patreon/Ali Zakka. For $2 a month, you can cut in front of everybody. No matter what series or anime or whatever one we review, I get to it immediately because you're paying for my services. And I do what I gotta do because you support me. So, thank you guys so much. Now let's go and get into Season 3 of Rurouni Kenshin. And what is this season about? Well, a bunch of different things. You had different plot points, different episodes. A major, section of the season was you had a guy who had a different religious views than everybody else, and they were trying to find a way to get them to celebrate their religion while not getting put down, ostracized, but at the same time take back the land they was on. You had another guy or another group of people with the Black Knight and some ninjas that brought back the Obi-Wan group, and then you had some wind ninjas and earth ninjas, and you had wind and water ninjas, not earth, sorry, but you had different ninjas and them trying to take over the land and also take down Japan. It is a bunch of different major filler episodes, and then you have one there's a filler mixed in with like canon about a guy who was a former samurai just like Kenshin, but also like kidnapping some girl, and then some young dude try to like step up who was into science. I tried to get through this season. I finished it. It was 67 through 94, and there's a 95th episode that is straight to DVD, but you watch on Funimation, Hulu, and Crunchyroll, you only get 67 to 93. Oh, not 93, sorry. 67 to 94. And I get it. Fillers, you shouldn't really care as much, but when I do an anime series review, if it got made and it got posted as part of the season, I'm going to watch it. And it just doesn't hit as hard as the first two. And I get the first two are canon, but at least if you're going to do filler episodes, at least try to make them mean something. And I guess a lot of part of the reason with the fillers is like, oh, okay, we got the group here. Maybe one half of the group you don't get to see, the other half you do see, like Karu and Yahiko, or like some of the fillers not even there. And then the episode where it's like a slice of life episode for Rurouni Kenshin, I enjoyed those. I enjoyed like Masao and the Obi-Wan group and Karu and a bunch of other female characters went all out just to enjoy the day off, and Masao was like trying to get Aoshi Shinomori's attention. Aoshi and Kenshin are hanging out, which they're just chilling, and you get to see more of other characters. But when you have like I don't even know what the dude's name was, the guy with the religious leader dude, and he was just like oh, I'm the fastest quick draw guy, and Kenshin's gonna lose your eyesight. You know, like Kenshin's gonna get his eyesight back, so I don't feel any tension in this, and that's why I feel like you don't feel tension. And it's kind of neat if like some of the filler episodes kind of keep rolling. They don't. They pretty much, once they happen, it's like that's it, and you moved on. And episode 94 is a major victim of that. Like once that episode ends, that's it. There's no conclusion. Episode 95, find straight to DVD, get it, and pretty much is you can find parts of the episode on YouTube. I actually had the DVD as a kid. I remember watching the episode, which was like a highlight episode, and then Kaoru and Kenshin just kind of like next to each other and seeing everybody. But other than that, it was just like, And if you're gonna do filler, I guess try to stick as close to canon as possible. Like, you know that, okay, Kenshin and Miss Kaoru kind of have a crush on each other. Maybe tease that a little more. They didn't really tease it as much in these filler episodes. You got Miss Misao and, you know, Aoshi a little bit more of them teasing that relationship there, which you had to wait until Miss Aoshi's like, I don't even know how old Aoshi is. Is he 20 something? And then Miss Misao, she's 16? That's even an odd one, but still, like, her little crush on Aoshi, and Aoshi's like, yeah, man, little kids out the way. But since they keep playing on that so much, like, maybe you have Misao, or I guess Yahiko's 12, so that doesn't matter, but I don't know. It just seemed like a season where just like, it was it. And I would grant it, like the Black Knight episode with the ninja and the opposing ninja group that was against the Obi-Wan group. And it's cool to see other characters like the Obi-Wan group come back, but or Sunan Tsukioka, seeing them come back. But it was just like season 3 was just really. Now, other thoughts here. Season 3 was animated by Studio Dean versus season 1 and 2. It was animated by Studio Gallop, and Studio Dean took a lot of tension out of some of the episodes. Like in season 1 and 2, the music and the Kenshin Himura song and the background music, they actually, you know, meant something. Like they play their theme song when Kenshin rolls up to save the day. Like the piano and the flute playing, like all that stuff is great. The soundtrack in season 2 is phenomenal. Season 3, it's a lot of crickets, a lot of like soundtracks not being played as much. They hints on some of the soundtrack from season 1 and 2, but like it's like they didn't get the rights to use the music from season 1 and 2, and therefore some of the tension just didn't hold up. When the soundtrack played in season 1 and 2, you got like, okay, here we go, the tension's rising, this song is playing, or this event's happening, or this is the as Tyreek and I call it, the Rally the Troops song, or the song where they're like trying to figure out what's going on. And every anime has that song where they're just like the meeting of the minds talking song. In this anime, season 3, there was none of that. It was just like, if they're gonna sit down and talk and discuss something, it was just silent. Hear crickets in the background, and you're just like, oh, okay. Or the cicadas, like, okay, cool. Like, I get it, but. And there's certain episodes where like the artwork wasn't as strong as other episodes. This season's just not a good season. It's not. It's not. Let's go and get into the characters. Kenshin, he's fine. He's pretty much just Kenshin. Miss Kaoru, she didn't have a moment of like an episode for herself. Like it was just, she's there. Shinosuke Sagara, he has more parts in DC. Like you can tell the company or Studio Dean really loved drawing Shinosuke Sagara and having him be more of a integral piece of the group. Like you can see they had more episodes focused where he was doing stuff, and that's cool. But like the fact that his hand was wrapped up so he couldn't use the rock crushing technique, I can't think of the name of it right now. He couldn't use that as much in this season. Matter of fact, I think he used it one time. He hurt his hand. Other than that, he didn't use it at all. It was like they just kept it from, you know, progressing. And just like, oh, all right, cool. And then you had, you know, Yahiko, and Yahiko, he had actually one episode where he was like Prince Yahiko, and then that was it. You did have a couple filler guys come back, like, I can't think of his name right now, but the boy who was looking up to the guy, actually, was he filler? I think it was canon. I think he was canon. He came back in this episode from Germany, and actually, what was that kid's name? Utaro. His name was Utaro. Yeah, it's good to see Utaro come back, as well as many other characters from earlier seasons make an appearance in season 3 and some of the filler episodes, which is always a neat little treat to see them, like, you know, it's cool to see them come back and do things. And I kind of wish some of the things they did would play a little more, like, bigger effect on certain more filler episodes, just versus just this filler episode, Utaro did this, and the next filler episode, nothing else. And kind of like remind me of Naruto. Naruto ended when Sasuke left, you know, the Leaf Village, and then Naruto wakes up in the hospital. Well, then, like, they have a couple filler episodes, Naruto ends up back in the hospital, wakes up again. Another filler episode, Naruto ends up in the hospital again, because that's how, you know, Naruto was in the comic book. He wakes up in the hospital, Jiraiya's there, and they go off training. That's the end of Naruto. They could have done the same thing with this season 3 with filler. Like, if Sanosuke Sagara's right hand gets better, he can use the crushing rock technique again, and then his hand gets messed up because he used it too much. That'd been a cool thing to do. Or heck, if you go all out with filler, have him get his sword back and then it breaks again. I just feel like this season was just meh. Really meh to me. Really meh. But there are some good animations, some episodes. There's some episode of animation is not that good. The drawing and design is just not solid. And there's other episodes where I feel like they put more money into the animation and it was really clean and crisp. It's this season, it's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. Like, it's fine. I'm trying to think, is this a season you should watch? No. No. Even the ending episode for season 3 was just, that was it. There's no, like, 95 filler could have been them wrapping up everything, put like a nice little bow on it. Like, you can see Miss Kaoru and Yahiko do more things, which is just kind of like Yahiko look after Miss Kaoru. Maybe they go out on an adventure, something like that, and not have a flashback episode that's straight to DVD. They could have added one more episode of the filler where it's just like, yeah, we're actually doing things versus, maybe they ran out of money, maybe we ran out of budget, but it's like, yeah, we're just cutting it. This is it. Season 3 has some bright spots, but really it's not the greatest. Like, this is not a good example of filler. This would be a bad filler season. If you go on point, like, would be a good example of filler. This is not it, champ. This is not it. It pains me to do this, actually. So this is not a season you should watch. In grading time, I'm going to grade season 3 of Rurouni Kenshin a D+. It's a D+ for me. Like, there are bright spots, like the Black Knight filler episodes and the last couple filler episodes with the water ninjas and the wind ninja, but it doesn't hit as strong. The music is not as great. It's not a C-. I was talking about C-, which is 70%, but it's the fact that, like, they even took out some of the music and what made season 1 and 2 so great. Even their filler episode in season 1 and 2 was actually pretty solid. These fillers just didn't hit well, and they didn't add the music into that made the tension that, like, okay, this could be a filler episode, but at least they're playing the soundtrack. At least try to keep it as close to season 1 and 2 as possible. They really didn't, and you didn't really care about some of the things that happened in this season. Like, I remember the pirate episode where the female pirate captain was fighting Kenshin. In that season, those filler episodes meant a lot more, and, like, I felt like they had more weight in those filler. And the Black Knight episodes and the Black Knight Ninja episode, I feel like was one piece that's, like, really good, but the rest of it was just not that strong. And sadly, they had, you know, the episode with the artist who want to draw Miss Kaoru or Miss Misao and the girls hanging out. I think those kind of little nice little gems, but the rest of it, it's really tough to get through. So it's a D+, a 69%. If you guys seen season 3 of Rurouni Kenshin, what do you think? Please put in the comment section below. Other than that, see you guys in the next episode when we break down series review. Keep being awesome. thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I really appreciate that. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If there's a review you want me to watch or do, let me know. Please put it in the comment section below this video. Also, you want to watch the last episode movie breakdowns, it's right there. Just gotta click on it and you'll be able to watch it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Love y'all and keep being awesome.